Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Steve Rogers' Captain America issue 16. And I overall enjoyed this issue because it involved Cap executing his plan pretty well. But there's a big kind of issue that I have that comes with the reveal of what's going on in the flashbacks. So we get in the flashbacks. We see that Elisa shows that she didn't kill Steve's mother and reunites him with her. They have a long talk and everything, catch up with over the years and everything, pretty much building Steve's trust back into Elisa. So then she starts getting into the whole part of the Cosmic Cube and saying that the Allies use it to rewrite history, that they win World War II instead of Hydra, and that this is the true Steve Rogers being Hydra Steve. And I think it's a step too far in the sense in that it just gets too complicated going, okay, we've got a cosmic cube that has supposedly reverted Steve to his natural state when we have had another cosmic cube that has changed him to the Steve that we've known for so many years. It just goes into a needlessly complex kind of Inception style scenario with like a jumping of the shark thrown in the mix just to be like, haha, yeah, this is the real Steve, real Steve, real Steve, real Steve, and it's like, do you know how many people are really going to be like, you're kind of going a little bit too far going, okay, how can we make this stick? Another cosmic cube change. What? Okay, because they go into it and Elisa's like, well, with my sight, I haven't seen exactly what's going on, but you will be reawakened to your true self, and we will reclaim the world in the image of Hydra and all that stuff. And it's like, okay, alright, we'll see kind of how this goes, but you kind of already got me a little bit like screwed up here. Because I could accept Kobik kind of making Steve into a Hydra Cap and all that, and it's just kind of weird to have another Cosmic Cube kind of scenario thrown into this just for almost the hell of it. Because I was buying what was going on to kind of see what was going to be happening, but once it got to this, it's like, you're just creating a plot twist for the sake of it, in a sense. So that's kind of where we are, and she says that she would consult the Elder Gods, all kinds of occult books, and even sell her soul to be together with him when the day comes. And it's kind of weird because she's known Steve since he was a boy, and kind of sounds like more kind of romantic feelings. It's just kind of an odd kind of feeling getting it off from her. And we still don't truly know what she is, what her game is, and why we have never heard of her up until this point. That's my only kind of weak points of what's going on with this. Other than that, Hydra Steve's plans in the future, or in the present now, go by pretty well. We see Maria Hill figure out the whole Hydra Cap thing and then starts getting chased by Hydra agents, gets in contact with Rick Jones, and, of course, tells him about the Hydra Cap scenario, and then Steve gets in contact with him, pretty much uses the trust to get the planetary codes to the SHIELD, and then we see Black Ant take out Rick, because that's how his plans are going. We also see that after Madame Hydra, Lisa gives the Council of Hydra to Steve, that Dr. Faustus uses his mind control that he's been working on all the SHIELD agents to pretty much take over all of SHIELD. So that's another block that's kind of like out of the way. Then we get to see all the kind of stuff that's like pretty much falling apart as we see Steve's goals moving forward, him talking to all of his troops, giving his inspiring speech about ruling the wheel and making sure that no one else is pawns anymore. We see that someone shouts, "Hail Hydra," as they blow themselves up and pretty much try and compromise the planetary shield. And then, of course, Carol Danvers having to deal with that. Another thing that we see in this issue is Zemo extracting his vengeance upon Bucky Barnes, showing him this pre-recorded thing of Steve, telling him that he's Hydra, apologizing and saying that he knew he would never be able to change, and that he was giving Zemo his vengeance for Bucky killing his father. So then Bucky is sent off again on a missile, saying that it's not Steve and everything, and kind of blowing up in the ocean, but we probably know that that's not the end of Bucky. So, another thing that's going on is that Kobik has been shattered into pieces, and that they've got almost all but one fragment, and Selvig doesn't want them to use her as a cube, but wants Kobik to be Kobik again, to be a little girl. And I don't know if this is by design by Kobik to kind of have Selvig have those feelings, or if they're just a natural kind of thing that Selvig's had, because he then takes out the one guy that's pretty much trying to reconstitute the Cosmic Cube, and pretty much sets it up so that Kobik can reform herself, and then he kills himself, apparently. A lot of big stuff goes on because Steve's plans go into full effect, and we start seeing the Secret Empire really going into it. But my main problem with it is the unnecessary plot twist of really trying to hammer home that this is the real Steve Rogers, and it's just like, it doesn't really feel genuine. It more feels like a plot twist and a gimmick, in my opinion. Now, granted, I do like kind of seeing Steve going in a different direction and what the repercussions will be when he's changed back to regular Steve, that I believe, the real Steve, and how he's going to deal with what he's done and how the other heroes are going to, like, react to him, because we've seen other instances of heroes having their past rewritten by cosmic cubes, and how screwed up that is for them, and of course having to, like, even bring Bucky back to his real self with the cosmic cube done do brainwashing. So that's kind of where I'm really wanting to see go, the aftermath of this. Because the plot twist of, like, this is the real Steve and that the Allies lost World War II is just like, okay, I kind of rather would have just seen Steve turned into Hydra Steve and just start running rampant and seeing people going to take him out. So we'll have to see kind of what's going on, and hopefully it gets better with the Secret Empire full force, and hopefully leads to some cool things in the future. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.